Alrighty guys, welcome back for another fun-filled, exciting, action-packed adventure of Live in the 55. As you can see here today, we've got a battery up under the hood of the 55 and we don't want it there anymore. What we're gonna do is take Mr. Battery, we're gonna move Mr. Battery to the trunk. We have Mr. Cable, which we're gonna run back there. We've got a junction box that we're gonna mount onto the firewall. That'll run into that, and all the power leads will come off of it and go to their various places in the car, which really aren't that many because this thing doesn't use a lot of power. I think the only thing coming off of there is the starter and ignition system, so that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do some time. I'm gonna do some time lapses. I'll give you a quick shot of the trunk area, and then we'll go about our business. And here we are, live in the 55. In this area general over here, looks like we're gonna make a hole because we're gonna mount the battery over there, and then we have to run the cable up to the front of the car. I've got 13 feet of cable. I should have probably went with 14, but it was kind of expensive and I just got cheap. So there you go, 13 feet. I guess it's gonna depend on where we mount the battery as to whether or not we need that extra foot or not. So we're looking for a place to drill a hole. I think I found one. It's like kind of like a rust hole. I think we're not gonna really have to drill a hole. We're more like gonna have to enlarge an existing one. So that's what we're gonna do. And we'll get it done. We'll be back directly. All right, so here we are. Got a couple things going on. We've got the cable run under the car. We're gonna take the hood off right now. We're gonna move that over to here, set it on the carpet so we don't damage it in any way. My intention is to, as you can see under here, we've got the cable run very, very loosely with a ton of slack. So we're gonna mount that to the frame in various places so that it's secure. Get it run up into the trunk, and we'll use, I've got various pieces of like heater hose and other line and stuff like that. We use that as a grommet temporarily until we get a proper grommet for it. We're gonna hook up this fuse array. I'll show you this. This is pretty cool. Got both a positive and a negative. Got this positive fuse array, which we're going to mount to the firewall, that everything will basically lead off of it. Let me pull these caps off for you real quick so you can kind of see what this thing is all about. Basically, it's a stud kit. Power goes in one lead and leads to all the others, so we can run off of that for our ignition system and the rest of the power in the vehicle. There really isn't much, so it's starter and ignition switch and print. Starter and ignition switch. Starter and ignition system. So there we have it. We're in the middle of doing more pathologically insane kind of stuff here. Drilling some holes so I can mount clamps so I can run the main power wire. And of course the power wire is getting in the way of the throw of my hammer. There we go, one good one. That's all I need, right? Nope, that's not going to be enough. Hey, caramba. I'll have to go here. Alright, we just want to start it a little bit just so we can get a little something on it and help the drill bit get going. But I banged on it and I don't even know where the hell it was. So let's see.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Could you try again?
Nah, I'm not gonna try again. Okay, it's right there. We should be good. That's, of course, I can't get the drill in there, which will be entirely possible because the way everything goes, it wouldn't be anything less than a shit show. It wasn't. So let's see what we got here. Where's Mr. Drill? Mr. Drill! Mr. Drill! Here's Mr. Drill. Hello, Mr. Drill. Oh, let's get you back here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing like having plenty of space to work. I wonder. Yeah, maybe. I can't reach it. Okay. That. I don't know what's going on here, but it sure ain't pretty. Let me get you in there. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go up real hole. Get this fucking thing together. Okay. Well, as we have it, we've secured for the most part, the cable that's running back here to carry the juice up to the front, the amperage. Now, we're going to place the battery. Where are we going to place the battery? Probably right here. I got to drill another hole, run the cable through it, and then we'll see what we got. I don't know. This is we're making this up as we go. So, we got a battery in the trunk. Again, like most of the things we do, it isn't pretty. We made a bit of a mess. But as you can see, we've got some tidied up stuff. Now we got to tidy up some of this and some of that. But we've got this block against the wall. All our positives go into there. They go out to the various places. Everything's routed, doing pretty much what it's going to be doing. We're going to tie some things up and get it out of the way. Kind of tidy this hood up again one more time. But the battery is out of under the hood. We're gonna do a little cleanup because we made a bit of a mess. We're gonna put the hood on her, and we're gonna take her for a rip. Bang on. All right, guys, here we go. I promise you a rip, you're getting a rip. I spent the whole day on this today, putting the battery in the trunk. Woo! Of course, as always, way more than I expected. But it's in there. It's tight, it's secure. I really want to build something a little bit different for how it's in there. I just kind of rigged it up. I rigged it up good, but it's rigged. And we'd rather not have that. But it's nice to get her out in the breeze, you know what I'm saying? You can't really go too far because part of what I planned today was build a little scoop so I can get some more direct air into the radiator so she doesn't heat up so quick, and I didn't get to do that. I just finished up with the battery like 4 minutes ago. So we're gonna go for a quick little rip. I spun the timing up a little bit, didn't even use the light. I think I went too far. It's gonna pop, it's gonna run like shit, but yeah. It'll be a quick little round the block. We'll do a little bit more tomorrow. I'll get the timing just where it's supposed to be, and then I'll get the scoop on it, and then we can take her for a nice little cruise tomorrow. Oh, I guess I should probably stop and put my lights up because I didn't put the fucking lights on. Dang it. You know, sometimes. Oh yeah, that's all good.
You need any help?
No, I just forgot to hook my lights up.
If you need anything, you got my number, yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I need. I want to see that Volkswagen bus you got. I've been dying to see it. How'd you make out with the,
I finally got her out. She freaking broke down in Laguna, but she's okay now.
what happened with that? Was it a fuel pump?
You know what? The spark plugs were fried.
Oh, shit.
The distributor, there was a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You back in business?
What's that?
You back in business with it? No, you.
Yeah.
All right, good.
But now the brake lights won't work.
Ah!
Fucking A.
Always something.
All right, dude. Good luck.
You got it, bro. That was Johnny, my neighbor. He's a decent guy. He's got a microbus. It's always breaking down on him, but it's pretty cool. All right, back in the game. Slowing down. That means we're going to get a greenie real soon. Go down to Antonio, we'll take a right. Put our foot into it a little bit, see what happens. bad. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Woohoo! Now we're gonna go up here to the next light. Casually spin her around. Pretend that none of that just happened. Uh-oh, we got CHP up here. Well, we're just gonna have to behave. Oh, brother. Good thing they missed out on that whole show. I wonder if they're gonna pull me over. I got all my papers. Well, let's see what happens, boys and girls. Should I rip it from them? Nah, I don't want to get pulled over. We're just gonna go nice and easy. Say hi to our friends from California Highway Patrol. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, look at that. Thought I didn't go raging through here with my balls out. We'll just take it nice and easy from here on out. That was a nice little rip. That's all you're gonna get today. CHP's all over the place, so we don't want to play that game. So, with no further ado, as I cruise on back to the shack, I'm going to leave you with that rip and say thanks again for joining us on another live and action-packed, fun-filled episode of Live at the 55. We'll see you next time.